The ICE agent who shot and killed a man in Biddeford last week is now in protective custody of the government. Court records show David Brulette and his wife left their home July 15th after receiving several threats. The biological father of Brulette's stepchild made that claim in a request for protection of abuse. The Department of Homeland Security has not confirmed if Brulette shot and killed Johann Sebastian Guerrero. An ex-wife of Brulette told us he admitted to her that he did it. We are expected to learn who the Democratic U.S. Senate nominee will be tomorrow. A convention to determine that is happening in Bangor. 601 delegates from all 16 counties will be voting. 500 delegates were appointed last weekend at their county meetings. 101 delegates are members of the Democratic State Committee. All delegates will be able to hear from the candidates, which is now down to just two people, Troy Jackson and Sandra Pelletier. They will each get up to 5 minutes to deliver a speech. The Maine Republican Party is criticizing tomorrow's convention and the Democratic Party, implying that former candidate Graham Plattner is influencing the decision. Plattner had endorsed Jackson when he was running for governor. Damascotta could be the fifth Maine community in 2 years to lose its birthing unit if Maine Health executives vote to close it. News Center Maine's Christian Harsa has a closer look at how one candidate for governor is pushing back.
Here along the Damascotta River, just a short boat ride away from Maine Health's Lincoln Hospital Miles campus, Hannah Pingree is pitching that she is the one, if elected governor, to help fix Maine's maternal health care.
The worst day of my life ended up being the best day of my life because they were there.
For the entire pregnancy, Leah Hurwitz says Veda was positioned to be born feet first.
And I went to the bathroom at my house in the middle of the night and I felt a foot coming out of me.
The long-planned Portland C-section wasn't happening. It was to the unit 9 minutes away. Saving Miles' maternity has become a big issue in the seaside town of 2,300 people. Signs are on Main Street and right outside of Maine Health's Lincoln Hospital Miles campus.
What happens if you can't be born here and you can only die? Pretty stark.
Maine Health reports 131 babies were born in 2025, 20 more than in 2021. Still, staffing, costs, and nationally declining birth rates have put the maternal unit's future in question. If elected, Pingree says she'll fight to keep it and others like it open.
I want to see a statewide moratorium on labor and delivery closures for a full year after the next governor is sworn in.
She says this would give time to find solutions, in part by looking at other countries and states.
They are finding success with new payment models, creative staffing, new provider models, different ways to train family doctors, telemedicine. By working together and acting with urgency, we can get this right in the state of Maine.
If elected governor, Pingree is proposing to have a maternal health care summit to bring the doctors, the politicians, and the community members together to find a way to prevent more maternal health care wards from closing. In Damascotta, Christian Harsa, News Center Maine.
Independent gubernatorial candidate Rick Bennett says Pingree has a lack of urgency to fix the issue, advocating for a fix now. Republican Bobby Charles questions why Pingree did not implement these ideas while she worked in the Mills administration, saying Maine needs plans and action, not political talk. A woman from Skowhegan is now receiving a $17 million payment after a jury determined Northern Light Health was responsible for medical malpractice. This is now the largest related verdict in Kennebec County. Court records say doctors mistakenly removed Emily Mitchell's bladder while she was undergoing surgery to remove an ovarian cyst at Inland Hospital in 2023. Mitchell's attorney says this verdict is offering their client the closure she and her family need.